Just an update on the story.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go to Kelly in North Carolina. Kelly, did you have a story to tell or a question to ask? Kelly, did you have a story to tell or a question to ask?
Kind of a combination, sir. Thank you for your time, and thank you also, Miss Cynthia.
You're welcome.
2013, granddaughter disclosed sexual abuse to her therapist. 2014, a judge court-ordered that the children could not have pelvic exams due to sexual abuse. If they reported any type of abuse, the family had to redirect and talk about Dora the Explorer or ice cream. And the father violated the judge's order because in the state of North Carolina, if a child reports sexual abuse, they are to have a medical exam within 24 hours of their disclosure. 2015, there were hospital diagnoses of child sexual assault. DSS removed the children from my home, the grandmother, who the father was living with his children that he had custody of, put them in foster care because the father violated the judge's custody order, Chapter 50 order, not a DSS order, which is the North Carolina 7B. 6 months later, dismissed the case, returned the children back home to the father. 2015. 2017, granddaughter disclosed to her therapist that her private was touched that past weekend by her stepfather. DSS children from foster care. From the home, put them back in foster care. They use a registered nurse as the therapist, who is not a licensed therapist, who recommended the children live with the mother and the stepfather, and that the father to have supervised visits, and my husband and I have no visits because we believe they were sexually abused. Just recently had a private investigator to get evidence of the children living in an injurious environment. Excuse me, my anxiety's kicking in. We don't know what to do.
Kelly.
We can't trust anyone. Yes, ma'am.
I understand it's hard to trust people. Can I ask, do you have a specific question that maybe Attorney Vince Davis can kind of help direct you in your case?
Well, they're living in an injurious environment with their mother and stepfather now. There's evidence of it, but you can't contact DSS because DSS is not accepting reports. So what is the family to do that's not seen the children in 3 years that has evidence?
Well, the
only thing children safe.
The only thing that you can do is find the right attorney who can try to battle this in court for you. There's nothing, you can't use self-help. You'll be arrested and put in jail. So you got to go the legal route. And I know it's hard. I know it's difficult. I know it's expensive, but that's your only alternative at this point. I don't know anyone in North Carolina, but I'm sure there are fine attorneys there. You just have to find one. I always tell this story. Cynthia, my co-host, when she had a CPS case, she interviewed over 50 attorneys.
Right.
Before she found me. I don't know how many attorneys you've interviewed, but you got to make your fingers do the walking. Hey, Kelly, I want to thank you for calling and thank you for listening. Call us in a few weeks and give us an update. I'm really interested to hear what has happened.
Vince, I have a question for you.
I think we're gonna have to wait until after the break. This is The Secret: How to Fight Child Protective Services and Win. We'll be right back with more questions and more stories.